Well, here we are when Lower Decks crosses paths with Deep Space Nine. The Cerritos is on its way there because the Vancouver is opening trade negotiations with the Karma, now that the Dominion War is over. Though first is a call from Admiral Buenamigo. Turns out that Captain Freeman is handling the negotiations.
The Vancouver's been rerouted to the Asparga system to evacuate a colony being threatened by a brown hole.
Wait, that's not even a thing.
After the titles, everyone but Mariner is excited to be here, who's kind of stuck with the whole girlfriend thing. Jennifer the Andorian wants Mariner to come hang out with all her friends, which sounds as fun to Mariner as it does to me. And it seems like what an alien would concoct for me as some kind of bizarre form of punishment. Or like I ran afoul of the Time Variance Authority and they put me in one of those doors that Loki was tossed in. Well, the place is like we left it. Kira is still running the station, and so greets the senior officers of the Cerritos upon arrival. She even knows Shax from their time in the Resistance, fighting Cardassians.
We wouldn't have even made it to the Badlands if you hadn't sprung me from that prison transport.
You sprang me from one the week before.
That one didn't count. We were both locked up. Come on.
And each other, I guess. Well, it seems Karma are not thrilled to be here.
I don't know how these alpha savages managed to win the war.
Neither do I. But if there's even a chance at making a profit, I'll hear them out. And if diplomacy fails, we always have the other option.
Ah, an ominous ball. Prudent to keep the ominous ball around in case you need to throw a trump card into things. Speaking of cards, Quark is still running his namesake, the flagship of his franchise, making him a minor celebrity and worth meeting our senior officers. And it's all thanks to the Quark 2000, which makes drinks that no replicator can. The secret ingredients is love. Of money. Boimler goes for the Dabo table, as he is Bold Boimler, remember, while Tendi gets approached by another Orion who's stationed here.
Yeah, we get some pretty shady characters coming through here. Our kind of people, am I right?
Yeah.
Don't judge, theirs is a rich and vibrant culture of slavers. He even has a religious exemption to carry an Orion pirate multi-tool, like if a Swiss Army knife was from the Mirror Universe. For more uncomfortable socializing, let's go to Mariner.
I didn't get the memo that this was like a sweats kind of party.
Not a party, a salon.
You know how Coyote Ugly means you'd rather gnaw your own arm off to escape bed? Is there an equivalent gnawing off of a limb to escape a room? Because that seems to apply. Still, at least there's booze.
Hey girl, can we talk Boimler?
Oh, I know what you're gonna ask, and no, he's actually not reverse aging. He just doesn't get enough vitamins.
Is he single?
What?
Purple hair is so sexy.
The question is whether there is enough booze. Her mother is likely thinking the same thing.
I was told I would be meeting with Captain Wen. How are we supposed to negotiate a trade agreement when you can't even honor an appointment? I won't have it.
It's never a good sign when negotiations break down over the word hello. Fortunately, the Cerritos brought all those gifts to smooth things over. So, while he's being calmed down, Tendi is trying to get across to her new acquaintance that she's not really into the pirating thing. It seems the only thing he won't take, though, is a hint. So when Freeman calls up needing someone to bring gifts for the negotiations, Tendi is all over that, just to get away from him.
Hey-o, guess who got themselves reassigned?
I'd say he's stalking you, Tendi, but stalkers tend to be more discreet. The only one having a worse time is...
I wasn't in the Enterprise. The Enterprise was in me all along. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you.
Oh, the click is literally clicking. She tells Mariner it's her turn to speak her truth, but Mariner doesn't really have one that she feels like sharing.
The intention I'm detecting is that you're kind of disrespecting my salon.
Hey, this is Mariner you're talking to. If she starts disrespecting you, you'll know it.
I call this piece the Kobayashi Maroon. There's no right way to dance it.
That didn't even make sense!
We escaped this tedium for base commerce. Thank God. To try and impress the Karma, Freeman points out Quark's, which has over 20 locations across the Federation, a sign of business potential here, and businesses that can be brought back to the Gamma Quadrant. Instead, Quark takes umbrage at their presence, that their refusal to act during the Dominion War puts them beyond contempt. And this is a man who once tried to sell his own corpse. As things continue to heat, the subject of the Quark 2000 comes up, and suddenly he's very defensive about it, and the Karma are very interested in it. They finally break out the ominous ball and kidnap Quark when the power goes out all over the station, and the Cerritos too. Maybe it's lucky they did stay out of the Dominion War. They might have tipped things for the wrong side. Meanwhile, Tendi loses it when a guy won't lay off the pirate stuff, but it's interrupted when Quark's dragged by. The Karma ship takes off with the three of them stuck on board, trapped in hostile territory. Speaking of which, let's go back to Mariner. They're trapped, the candles are consuming all the oxygen, and Salon Lady won't let them blow them out for ceremonial reasons. Finally, Jennifer tells Mariner to stop being polite and start getting real.
Oh, you can't tell us what to do. This is my salon. And this is my phaser. Hey, did you know that when you're unconscious, you actually consume way less oxygen? So? What does that have to do?
I have the feeling that the author was purging some of her demons with this episode. Speaking of violence solving problems, Rutherford notes this is perfect. The Orion Patriot can use his pirate skills to save them by taking over the ship. Well, there's just one problem. Turns out he's a big faker. He's actually from Cincinnati.
They got adopted by humans, and everything I know about Orions I learned from the Hollow novels. I have bad ones, too. The ones with the boobs on the cover.
Oh, those. I mean, what are those? Well, it's lucky we've got Tendi here then, because she can actually put that multi-tool to good use. Well, to use at least. She's using the latinum in the tooth to buy them time for DS9 to get a tractor beam on them before entering the wormhole. Well, now they have no choice but to answer for themselves, so they say that Quark wasn't being kidnapped, but arrested for stealing Karman technology for the Quark 2000. Of course, arresting usually doesn't involve blacking out the power and making off with the suspect. To sort it all out, they're getting 76% of the Quark franchise's profits. Yeah, that sounds like the negotiation that Starfleet would pull off. Here All Trust Nothing wisely avoids letting DS9 nostalgia overwhelm the episode, keeping it to two returning main characters and not getting pulled into minutia. The wormhole, the promenade, these are there functionally, not gratuitously. Boimler is mostly taken off the board for this episode the way Tendi was last time, but not in an embarrassing way. He's allowed to be a winner instead of a loser. Rutherford is right along for Tendi's plot, but after being central last time, that's fine too. Mariner's plot is... I like what it is it's satirizing, but it seemed like something that could go into just any old episode, and so it got a little in the way of the DS9 story. It's not that the jokes don't land, because they do, but it felt out of step with the rest of the episode. After much consideration, I'm giving this a score of 6 out of 10. It's above average for Lower Decks, and the coda in Quarks was satisfying. And after the indignity with being screwed on business, and being screwed by Mariner, in a scene that Newsom asked to be added, she showed up to get the better of him over her unpaid bar tab. It was nice, though, that he literally had the last word with success over the stolen latinum tooth. In the end, Quark gets the little victories that life brings.
All hail the Overlord! All hail the Overlord!
Wait a minute, that thing has a tooth remover?
I'm pirating. Let's go.